Hey guys, Jason here with Strength Running, and I want to talk about confidence. Even though I really hesitated even making this video because confidence is arguably the hardest mental skill that runners can develop. Of all the mental fitness skills, when we talk about anxiety management, the ability to focus long-term and short-term, mental toughness, all these things, confidence is one of the hardest to develop. So even though you're never going to learn confidence from this video, even though I can't make you confident, I do want to help you think a little bit differently about confidence as it relates to your running. Because I think all of us would like to be a more confident runner. All of us would like to stand on the starting line, know that we are capable, know that we are about to have a good race, and know what we are able to do on the track or on the trail or on the road. All of us would love that confidence. Now, when we talk about building confidence, we really have to know what we're building. How do we define confidence, especially as runners? And our definition of confidence here at Strength Running is the self-belief that you have for yourself for getting something done, whether that's your training, whether that's a particular race performance, or whether it's a workout or a certain drill or anything that you could accomplish within your training program. That is what confidence is. It's that self-belief. But how do you do it? How do you become someone who believes in their abilities? Now, the only way that we build confidence is over time. We build it over a long period of time, and it does require demonstrated success. So really, the only way that you become confident is after doing the thing that you want to be confident in over and over and over again, and eventually having some level of success. Before we ever can think of ourselves as confident, we first have to then go run. We have to go race, go do the workouts, do the long runs, do all the training. And it's through that repeated exposure that we become confident in our abilities. So if confidence is your self-belief in your abilities built through demonstrated success over time, well, how do we go about doing that? Well, we have a two-pronged approach, and it doesn't take years. We don't need to take that long to develop some confidence. But first, our number one step is to look back on our training, look back on our racing, and think back to all those moments when we did not feel confident. When did you have those moments of low confidence? Was it halfway through a long run when you thought that you might not be able to finish? Was it maybe during a race when you definitely didn't think you were able to reach the finish line or accomplish the race at your goal pace? There's lots of different moments where you can have low confidence. And the first step to overcoming those moments and building that confidence that you need to become a successful runner is to first recognize when you yourself, when you are personally in a moment of low confidence, because it will usually be a pattern. All of us have these moments. I know for me, I'm at my lowest confidence right before a race. It's the moment of unknown. I don't know how I'm going to feel during the race. And for me, that's when I'm not very confident. So think back on your training. Look back on your races, all of the very difficult things that you've done in your training over the last several months. And let's remember when those low confidence moments were. Okay, we know when you've had these low confidence moments. You know what the pattern is now. The next step is to repeatedly expose yourself to those moments, because confidence is your demonstrated success at running workouts, doing races, long runs, whatever it might be. We have to continuously expose ourselves so that we can eventually demonstrate some success. That's because confidence is ultimately built through our training. So it becomes incredibly important to do proper training. It becomes very important to do challenging workouts, to run consistent long runs, to race regularly, to do all the things that runners should be doing in their training. Because if you are doing those things, if you are regularly exposing yourself to low confidence scenarios, regularly exposing yourself to stress, then you will over time flex that mental muscle, gain more confidence, so that when you go to do that 20-mile long run, when you line up for that next half marathon or whatever you might be doing, you are going to know, I can do this because I've done it in the past. Or if you're trying to go for a personal best and you've obviously never done that before, then you still can be confident because you know you've gotten close. You have set PRs in the past. You have accomplished your goals in the past, and you will do it again today. Hey, it's Jason with a quick note for you at the end of this video. If you're liking this series on mental fitness, if you're interested in building more of your mental skills like focus, intensity, anxiety management, confidence, and mental toughness, then I want you to check out our newest program from Strength Running, Mindset Mastery. This is a course that is going to help you develop these mental skills and work on your mental fitness. So if you're someone who maybe gives up at the end of a race, you're not very confident, you get a lot of pre-race anxiety, and you really want to work on the skills that will make running more productive for you. And of course, these skills will bleed into the rest of your life, which is just amazing. One of the things I love about performance psychology. So if you're interested in this, click on the link at the top of this video or under this video on YouTube and see all the details about Mindset Mastery. We're including video presentations, and I've also brought in a lot of the best sports psychologists in the world. These are internationally recognized folks who are going to provide a lot of the context around these mental fitness lessons. There are mental exercises for you to perform so that you're really ingraining these skills into your running on a day-by-day basis. But of course, these skills cannot be developed in a vacuum. They have to be built alongside the training itself. That's why we have a complete training plan library where all the training plans really focus on challenging you. Because if you're not being challenged, if you're not exposing yourself to stress, then you won't adapt to that stress and get better, both physically and mentally. So check out that link. I want you to make sure if Mindset Mastery is right for you. And if it is, I hope to welcome you inside the program very soon.